Hey, you guys, what's up? This is the Anime Blaze coming to you with another podcast. And let me just tell you, first off, it feels great to be back for the time being, anyway. Uh, I hate saying that because it just doesn't feel right. But you know what? Forget it. You know what? It feels great to be back. I checked, I recently checked on my channel when the last time I uploaded a video was, and that was like pretty much at the beginning of the month. And it's like halfway through October, and I'm just sitting there looking like, didn't I have something planned for October? I'm just sitting there staring at myself like looking like at the calendar, like what happened? And let me tell you what happened. School. Nothing too major, really. I mean, just classwork, tests, the usual. Nothing really to even get overhyped and like, I'm even, to me, it's just grades and everything like that come first, no matter what. I gotta make sure I'm passing and everything. You guys know the drill. Enough about me, my personal life. Let's move on with why I feel great to be back here. I mean, because let me just say it feels great to be back because I have been gone for over a week and I haven't made a video and it's like halfway through the month and I had plenty of different videos like that I would have had like spanned from the beginning of the month to like have one video for like a certain day, like a horror based anime or manga themed video planned on this day, and maybe another one later in the week and another one in the week after, something like that. But it's crunch time. I mean, literally it is. It's almost the 31st, and like I don't even have that much time to even put out the videos that I would have put out earlier. But you know what? I'm still gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna put those videos out no matter how much time I actually have left. You know what? I don't care. I said I was gonna do it, and that's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, let me just talk about a few things. What I've been doing the whole time I've been gone. I mean, obviously, wrapped up in studying for tests, quizzes, and all the other stuff. I mean, obviously, I had to have some kind of downtime, right, to relax. But yeah, anyway, what I've been doing pretty much in the past couple of weeks, I've been thinking about different things I could put on my channel, different things that I want to put on my channel, but I don't know exactly when. I didn't exactly know when the right time was to do that, but I'm still thinking. I'm still thinking. Uh, Few things I will say I am doing is music based things. It doesn't say music baked things. That's not even possible. But yeah, music based things on my channel. This is one of the things I originally planned out to have on my channel in the first place, and I've only had like one music themed video on my channel at all, and it kind of makes me mad because and I don't even want them to be like a whole like 8 minutes or something like that. But if I can, then I will. Or if it just happens to be that way, then it will. But I just really want to get my music recommendations out there and just tell you guys the great music artists that I listen to or that I think are pretty good anyway. It's definitely something I want to do. Expect, I will say this though, expect at least a few music artists, if not reviews, then at least a few CD reviews. I know what you're thinking. CDs, who uses those? Well, I still have CDs. I will have those reviews, or if not reviews, then an overview talking about that artist with that CD as an example very, very soon. I'm not going to say any names, but I will give out a sort of hint. Kingdom Hearts. That's all I'm going to say about that for the first one, anyway. All right. Number two, I guess you could say anime I've been watching when I've been studying and everything, or when I had my own downtime and everything. So, first one is Captain Harlock. I mean, a lot of people can like who see this show are like, isn't it repetitive? Isn't this there's like no action at all? Like, oh, I almost fell asleep, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, you could say that, but the thing is that I don't watch it to like freaking get plot development. I mean, sometimes like I have an anime collection. Sometimes I just so happen to notice the characters developing and all this other stuff. But sometimes I just watch those shows just to watch them, and I watch them when I'm bored and have nothing to do, I just watch them to relax. You know, I don't watch them to like review them every single time. And I don't analyze them for freaking plot development every single time I watch them, which is one of the things that applies to Captain Harlock. I don't watch it to freaking get plot development. I mean, the only time I watch Captain Harlock, I'll like if I sit down and watch it, you know, I don't have anything else to do. I'll sit down and watch me like maybe 2 or 3 episodes because I find it to be entertaining, and the to me it just has it's like a classic to me in a way. The time period it was made in, the hype that it got when it was out sort of just appeals to me, and the art style to me really really appeals too, as well as the other animes created by the by Leiji Matsumoto, the guy who created Captain Harlock and a whole bunch of other shows. I'm interested in the franchise, the art style, and the whole how all of the storylines and the plots, all of this takes place in the same universe. So it's not like this guy just created different shows for no reason and they're not connected. No, all of these shows that he created take place in the same universe. One person hunting another person in one anime show. One, like two characters doing something completely different in two different anime shows. They both take place in the same world, which to me is like really, really unique. That's pretty cool. You don't usually see that too often, except for the scientific railgun, a certain scientific railgun, and a certain magical index. That one is another example of two different shows, the characters appearing in both shows and all that. That's the only exception, really. Another one. Another show I've been watching was Witch Hunter Robin. I got that not too long ago on DVD since Bandai was closing down and everything. And I think I got it for like $26 because, like, I mean, before they had like overpriced this thing like to death, and I couldn't get my hands on it at all. So you know, but I eventually got my hands on it, and I'm really really glad that I did. I got that Cowboy Bebop, Sola, and at least two more shows on the way that I'm trying to get. Uh, like I guess you could say, sort of a last minute kind of thing. I'm trying to get these shows before they go out and like never be seen again. That kind of thing. But yeah, and another show I was watching or rewatching, I have it too, Ergo Proxy. I really, really like that show. It's really, really interesting the way the storyline goes, and just the way that the show is made itself. I really like it. Yeah, it's really, really cool. And also, besides anime, I've also been reading a few manga, only two really. Um, I think not too long ago I was actually reading something else, but I really don't remember what it was. I really, really don't. But yeah, another a manga that I started reading yesterday. Uh, it really, really, it's kind of like well, I'll just say this: it's a shojo for one, and a lot of you are probably going to say, "What? A shojo?" Yeah, that's right. I said it, a shojo. Uh, and it's really really entertaining. You got the main character who, or the girl main character Maria. She's like she pretty much gets transferred to another school because of something she did at her previous school, and she is freaking blunt with everything she says. I mean, like, okay, you'll have a character say something to her, you know, they'll just say something, you know, try to be nice to her and stuff, but she'll say something that exactly directly applies to what their real intent is of talking to her is, and they get all shocked and surprised when she points that out. And really, she's just trying to adapt to this new kind of school. And she was bullied on the first day. I will say that much. And it's kind of sad, but at the same time, you're just like, you're trying to figure out her personality and everything as stuff goes on. So it's really really cool to me. It's pretty interesting. Second manga I've been reading was Muyo and Roji's BSI, or Bureau of Supernatural Investigation. This manga is freaking epic. I love it. It's got the horror factor that I'm looking for. It's got the supernatural effect that I'm looking for. Everything. You got a guy who practices something called magic law, which he uses this to punish ghosts, spirits, and familiars, and all this other kind of stuff, haunting humans and everything. And each crime, you know, Muyo is the shortest guy. He's the prodigy with the magic law, and he pretty much he has like a whole bunch of different sentences that he can use to sentence these spirits and ghosts or something to either send them up to heaven or down to burn. Pretty much is what they say, down to the underworld and everything. And let me tell you, at first these summons that he does may seem kind of simple or whatever, but let me tell you, these summons get really, really epic. I can't stress how epic these summons are. My favorite one is the Night Train. It's freaking amazing. It's one of his most powerful spells, if not his most powerful one. I believe his most powerful spell is where he freaking uses. I can't remember what it was. I do know for a fact though that he used it to hunt down this one spirit that was pretty much like killing people left and right on this island used to contain the most dangerous of spirits and everything. And it's like I think it was like I think they call her Soul Ripper or yeah, Soul Ripper or Body Ripper or something like that. And he freaking like used his most powerful spell. He was the only one who could do it. Every other judge under him, or judge pretty much is like under uh, the executioner, like right underneath it as in ranking. And he used one of his most powerful spells that separated, like, it's like a giant, giant blade. Like some weird looking guy, like in a suit of armor or something, just took his sword, just separated